You live this life, I walk this road, and you can talk shit. Gambling with my life, but I refuse to go for nonsense. This the life I chose, this all I know, ain't many options. Vow to tell the truth, I make the rules like I'm Fleece Johnson.
Yeah, what's up, Donta?
What's going on, Big Lee? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. You doing all right?
I'm doing all right. You know, it's the holidays. How your family? How everybody doing?
Everybody's doing good, man. I seen that clip y'all did, man.
You said what? You seen the
So
clip that
I didn't appreciate it.
What clip did you see? We do
You
a
and
lot.
Mark.
Oh, you got to be just a little bit more specific.
You know which one I'm talking about.
I'm not sure. Like what?
The one y'all put me and Fleece on the hit list.
You said Fleece and you on the hit list. I don't really remember that.
Y'all put us on the hit list.
You talking about last night? That live?
Sure. That's the only one I've seen so far, unless you did another one today.
Nah, last night I was
What
I might have had something to drink last night. You know, I don't really drink like that. I was drinking some Stellar Rose and black, and I was saying a lot of things on there, but I mean, I'll check the video out and see exactly, you know, if I said something towards you, I apologize. I don't, you know, you got to be a little bit more specific. I don't really remember saying nothing about you, Big Lee, but if I did say something, I'm man enough to let it be known that I apologize. But you know, I had a lot to drink last night, and I might have said something, but I didn't mean nothing by it. You know what I mean?
So you named off a few people on this hit list.
Oh no, I mean it is what it is about the list. You know, people been out here making videos, dragging my name through the mud, and you know, I comprise the list. You know, I'm like Santa Claus, writing down names and checking it twice. So, you know, every time somebody make a video, you know, I'm gonna have to get at them. But you know, I may have misspoke when I mentioned your name.
So now
yeah.
Well, my thing is you mentioned my name and Fleece's name, and you know, of course, I come to represent both parties.
Yeah, like I said, you know, I didn't. I may have said your name, but I might have misspoke. But you know, I know you represent Fleece too, but you know, I just didn't appreciate how Fleece. You know, we did the interview, the first interview, when Fleece talking whatever he said. I don't forgot. You know, some time done passed, but you know, listen, Big Lee. I was drinking. Okay, so I may have had a little bit to drink, and you know, I probably was out there popping what I was popping, but it wasn't nothing personal towards you. But I mean, towards Fleece, you know, that's whatever I said towards Fleece, that's still what it's gonna be. But as far as you go, no, man, I didn't.
I mean, well, when you said Fleece, you said me too. So you can't separate the two. That's my homie, man. You know, you can't do that.
I know that.
You know, like homie. You take up for Mark.
I don't be taking up for Mark. I just, you know, I'm Mark representative. You know, I'm like his lawyer. You know, it ain't that I'm taking. It ain't like I'm taking up from. I'm his representative. Up for Mark. You know, well, you know, like the last video, don't a man should be able to have good representation while he in court? That's all I'm saying. I mean, you represent Fleece, and I'm representing Mark. You know, he's on trial right now, and he need a good lawyer, and I think I'm a damn good lawyer at that.
And where you get this hat from anyway?
What, this hat? Oh man, I just pulled this out the closet. You know, this is my everyday going. You know, I pulled it out the closet today. I mean, what's wrong with what you mean? What's wrong with my hat? Ain't nothing wrong with
that hat is just so unnecessary right now.
What you mean it's unnecessary?
And then it's I mean, you got this coat on, you in the house, you making plenty of money. I know your heat work.
Listen, man. Listen. So
you might still be warmed up from that Stella Rose last night.
Yeah, I told you, I don't really drink like that. You know, my wife came in and she was like, "Hey, what you doing tonight? Is you doing any videos?" I said, probably not. And she was like, "Well, okay, 'cause, you know, we just had the puppies or whatever. Yeah, we ain't really been spending too much time because she be back there with the puppies." And I guess she wanted to, you know, cuddle up in front of the fireplace to drink some Stella Rose. But, you know, I started getting all these notifications and I was like, "Hey, babe, we're going to have to postpone that." But, you know, by that time I already started drinking the Stella Rose. And, you know, I don't know. Whatever happened. I don't really remember too much about it. And I don't really go back watching my old videos. So I don't know. If I was being disrespectful towards you, I apologize. I'm going to be a man, everybody. And I apologize, Big Lee. I may have said something towards you that I didn't mean. I probably was, you know, aiming that towards somebody else. And your name just came up because I was thinking about Fleece. But if I said something to offend you, or I said something that was out of line, Donta, listen, y'all. Donta apologized. Where the heart at? Right here? Yeah, right here, the right side. Donta apologized on the right side of his heart that I didn't mean nothing about what I said about Big Lee.
Wait a minute. The heart's on your left side.
Oh, the left side.
The heart's on your left side.
On this side, okay.
So now you bull. You BSing.
No, I'm not. I'm apologizing if I've said something wrong or out of line towards you. But you know, I'm a man enough to admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong.
What caused you to even put us on this list?
Well, like
you got us on there with I don't even know the guy. Noel, what's his name?
You know, Noel, Hips, Tonka Boy. It's a couple other cats, man. It's like 20. Huh?
Tonka Boy is a pretty good dude, man.
Yeah,
Tonka Boy is a pretty good dude.
See, here's my thing about Tonka Boy, right? You know, I was checking this channel out, you know, he seemed like a legit solid dude, and I'm not taking that away from him. But you know, like I said, if we in war mode right now, and there's a line, like the line on our screen right here, there's a line that has been drawn, you know, because I was gonna leave it alone. I said, Mark, you know what? I done made Mark a channel. I said, okay, you just gonna tell your prison stories over here, and I'm gonna get back to my regular programming. It's the new year. It's about to be the new year. We finna get back to regular programming, right? So we said, okay, we gonna leave it alone. Next thing you know, I get this call, and people texting me like, yo, you sending lawyers at Noel, and you trying to blackball Noel. I'm like, what is you talking about? And then I see the video of him talking about that I done sicked lawyers on him. I done spent hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to keep him quiet and all this, and me doing cease and desist letters. I'm like, man, what the heck? So I say, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it alone. But then I got on the internet and I'm seeing all these videos being made about me and Mark and this and that. So I said, you know what? No, since they want to poke the sleeping giant, we was gonna leave it alone. So then I see Tonka Boy was saying something. I didn't listen to the whole video, but I just assumed that he was saying something negative about the channel. So I said, you know what? It's just ain't Tonka. Tonka boy, he just got the bigger name. There's other guys that was out there, giving their opinion, but Tonka boy, he just got the bigger name throughout everybody. So I said, you know what? If Tonka boy ain't riding with us, then we gonna have to get that Tonka boy too. So, and like I said, I'm not taking he did his time. He did his time in Arkansas or something like that. He did his time. I did research on him to see who he was behind the walls. I was told that he was a stand-up guy. He put in a lot of work, and he a solid dude. So I said, I ain't saying nothing to defame Tonka boy or nothing like that. But at the same time, penitentiary rules is in full effect. Is a line that's been drawn. And Tonka boy, like I said, it ain't no real issues with Tonka boy. But like I said, if he out here making videos, we gonna respond to it. And like I said, and just for the record, everybody, everybody get their panties out of the bunch, right? This is all for entertainment. We keeping it on the internet. This ain't no street thing. But like I said, me and Mark ain't ducking no smoke. If anybody out there got an issue or problem about how we programming over here at the Donta Show Network, and if you make a video and if it ain't with smiles and giggles, we getting at them, and that's the bottom line to it. Now, and again, y'all, and this ain't me copping no pleas with Big Lee or nothing like that. But I look at Big Lee as a friend, as a comrade. I'm just not feeling, Big Lee stands. And I get it. He like, yo, why you always trying to grab your Superman cape to rescue Mark out of these situations? But this is the bottom line, okay? Everybody deserves representation, right? Mark is the convict that's out here on his own trying to get his story out. And he reached out to me, and I told Mark from the get-go, I said, once this train leave, it's going to be probably one of the hottest things that's on YouTube, right? On social media. So you're going to get a lot of backlash, but you got to understand this is what comes with it. And he said, it is what it is. He said that he going to tell his truth and nothing but the truth. So help him, God. And it is what it is. So, like I said, we was going to leave it alone. But, people just kept making videos. And so we here to respond. And like I said, I apologize to you because I was drinking. I was drinking. And I might have said something out the way toward you. But I didn't mean the Big Lee. I don't even know what I said. But whatever I said towards you, Donta, apologize at the bottom of my heart.
Somebody put out a hit list, and my name or my homie's name is on it. Then I take it personal.
Okay, well,
so
listen.
I tell you this though.
Okay, but listen. I'll tell you this. Let me tell you this. I got the list right here. The list is right here, right? I'm not gonna show everybody.
Read the list. Read the list to me again.
Well, I'm not gonna do that.
Read it to me again.
I tell you what, I'm gonna scratch your name off of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm right now. Listen,
hold on. You got to scratch me and Fleece.
Well, I can't do that. I can only scratch your name off. I can't. Fleece name is on there, and that's
you might as well leave my name on there. I'm riding with the homie. You might as well leave my name on there then.
No, the names. Listen, your name. Listen,
it sounds like that Stella Rose is pretty good.
No, listen, your name is off, but Fleece name is on there, and all I'm saying is, just don't listen. I know that's your guy and everything, and if you riding in the car with him, I'll give you that courtesy call, like, yo, Big Lee, get out the car, man. We coming through. That's all I'm saying. I like I said,
I'm not gonna get out.
You're gonna have to get out the car, man.
I'm not gonna get out.
If like I said, you my guy,
I'm
Big
not
Lee,
gonna
but
get
you're
out.
You're gonna have to get out the car when we come through.
The difference with my situation is I'm riding with somebody that tells the truth. So if you're gonna knock him, you can only knock him based on what he told you about his life.
And then hold on.
The person you riding with is a liar.
And wait a minute, and then all this stuff with Fleece talking about bringing up chickens, and he talking about Donta, you when you leave the house, you be ducking off and doing strange things and stuff like that. Man, listen, see, and that's my issue with Fleece. That's why he always trying to get me tied up in these weird predicaments and compromising predicaments, and that's what I don't appreciate. So, this is the reason why Fleece is steady on that list. And like I said, I give you the courtesy call, be like, yo, Big League, you know, we coming through, man. I need for you to get up out that car because we coming through, you know. But in YouTube, we ain't talking about nothing physical. We just talking about the internet. So, you know, y'all don't be trying to report and trying to contact the FBI, the CIA, the NSA,
just the internet,
and the local authority agencies. We just talking about YouTube, and that's it.
But answer me this. Answer me this. Why you mad at people telling the truth about your buddy?
Again, he is my client. He's my client. And honestly, because like I said, you know,
your client.
Everybody deserves representation. It's like this, like O.J. Simpson, right? Because this is turning into like an O.J. Simpson trial. And, you know, I guess I'm Johnny Cochran at the end of the day. And, you know, my client, he decided to go with the best, you know, and
well, rest in peace, because Johnny Cochran is gone.
Yeah, he is. But, you know, with this record, he got O.J. off. So I'm here, you know, as Mark lawyer, and, you know, despite if the man is innocent, which many people agree, many people agree that Mark is innocent, but for the very small, when I say small, very small number, about that much right there, that's how many people that think that he's guilty, right? So, and again, I'm just here for legal action for him, you know, because he can't speak on his own accord. So he need legal representation, because, you know, when the cops say that you have the right to remain silent, anything you use to say will be held against you in a court of law. Well, that's why he contacted me, so I could speak for him, you know, because like I said, many, despite what anybody say, many upon many thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people, and my numbers might be off just a little bit, but maybe millions of people believe that Lamarck Moore is innocent. It's just a very small, like that. Hold on, let me get closer. About that many, you know, people think that he's guilty.
You know something? Just because you say it don't mean it's true. It's not a lot of people that think he's innocent. It's those 5 or 6 people that you got commenting on your page that says that he's innocent.
5 or 6 people? You're talking about hundreds, if not thousands, and worldwide, if not millions.
It's hundreds on there, but
you know, like I said,
Stevie Wonder can see Marcus guilty, man.
Listen, like I said, when we go all the way to the beginning, did I believe Mark was guilty? Of course I did. But me looking at all the evidence, all of, you know, people giving their opinions and everything, as I look closely at the case, I said, well, there's a lot of reasonable doubt that's here. And so I said, okay, well, we just going to get the truth out. And, you know, for the people that say, oh, Dante being biased and he trying to suppress the truth. No, I'm not. You know, I even played your documentary. And like I said, you did great journalism work, which I think the journalism work that you did with Jonathan Schwartz, I think that it totally exonerated Mark, to be honest. So, you know, if I was trying to suppress the truth and manipulate the truth, I would have never even did a reaction to your video if I was trying to hide something. So I put your video out there and reacted to it. And I honestly believe this, that everybody that seen your interview with Jonathan Schwartz, which was a good interview, by the way, I tip my hat to you, good interview, that it actually exonerated Mark and proved his innocence. Now, we can go back and forth and debate of what Jonathan Schwartz said and this and that, but the bottom line is that I think the hearts and minds, even the souls of the people, is starting to wake up to lean. And I'm not saying Mark is 100% innocent. I'm not saying that. But he's not 100% guilty also.
Well, what part is he guilty of? I want to hear you. What part is he guilty of?
I mean, was documented.
We'll see if he's still on that BS or not. What part is he guilty of?
What was documented is that he's guilty of being a extortionist. Him providing protection to weaker inmates, and that's about it. And him, the color of his skin also. He's also guilty of the color of his skin.
And him participating in the boo game.
Now all that right there is hearsay. We got to deal in fact. See, this is the thing, Big Lee. We gotta deal in facts. We got to get away from the fantasy and romanticizing about these things that Mark may have or may have not done. But we got to look at the facts. The only person that came out that was credible, that spoke on Mark's behalf was Jonathan Schwartz. So, you know, when Hips came out, nothing that he said was credible. When you came out and did real journalism and you got Jonathan Schwartz on here, that was the only thing that was credible. And when Jonathan Schwartz
let's talk about that. Jonathan Schwartz also said that
listen.
That he did
now my time. Now wait a minute. I got to get ready to go because I got a 6 o'clock meeting that's coming up right quick. So we're going to pick this up, and we're going to make, like I said, shout out to Hustle Spirit, you know, Big Lee. Again, I apologize.
Hold on before you go.
I know, but I got to get ready to go, Big Lee.
I know you want to run.
I
want to run before I say it.
I want to ask you questions, Big Lee. I want to ask you a question.
I know you want to run.
I gotta go.
Look. You showing anyway. Go ahead and run.
We gonna get back to it. And we gonna do the next interview.
Schwartz did the research.
I gotta go.
Schwartz confirmed.
I gotta go, Big Lee. I gotta roll. It's been good. We'll be back. We'll be back.